weather to go ahead and clear up a little bit. At least it's not raining, but right now it's about 85 degrees with about 85% humidity. I just recently moved, and because I moved about an hour away from where I used to live, I had to find a new rifle range. Well, the new rifle range, I just finally got my membership with it, and it looks like a decent range, but I haven't been able to really look at it, check it out from the inside because it's got a locked door. When you get your membership, you get the combination to get in. Now, I've been able to see the rifle range from the outside, but I haven't been able to see it from the inside. It's the first time I've had to shoot from an indoor building, and it's got ports in the front, so you get to unlock the door, you walk in and set up your stuff right on the table right in front of you, and open up the door, and you shoot right through the door. Right through the door opening, I should say. So it's going to be the first time doing that. I don't think that they allow the 50 BMG to be shot there, which might be a good thing because the echo inside that building could be horrendous. Now the new range, it's only a 200-yard range, rifle pistol, and it's approximately 8 miles from the house, which is the closest I've been to a range in probably 15 years. So that part's good, and it's a reasonably nice range. I no longer shoot trap, and a lot of the ranges in Wisconsin are dedicated to shooting trap. So it's nice that it has a brand new building for a clubhouse, a new building for rifle pistol, and as well as facilities to shoot trap and things like that. The club name is Laval Sportsman's Club. Membership, $25 a year, which is really cheap. One thing I have to figure out is if they have any target stands. I've only seen a place to put targets at the 200-yard line, and it doesn't tell me or help me to set up a target at 25 or to sight in. I've got several rifles I got to sight in. So I don't know if they've got target stands there inside the building or not. So that's what I'm going to basically check out right now and see what we got to work with. Since it's a building, I don't know if they have power. So my camera equipment uses power, so it might end up that I have to get an alternate form of energy, 12-volt power source, something like that, so I can run an inverter. I'm not going to drag my generator down there, because once I start doing that, then I start having to take the trailer and everything else, and it just gets to be a big ordeal. Now, because this is a sportsman's club, it's only open to members. It's not very active, meaning that you can shoot probably any day of the week and not see anybody else there. So that part's kind of nice. It would be nicer if there'd be a lot more people shooting, because we could do something about our sport a little bit easier. But one step at a time. So until then, let's go ahead and give this a break and see the range as soon as we drive up. Only took an additional minute to get here, and now that we're here, we'll show you what it looks like. There's one of the buildings. It's not the clubhouse, but that's right next to the clubhouse. Restrooms. And that there is the rifle range. This is the range. Well, it's not huge. There are lights, that's good. don't see any outlets. That's bad. Well, I did find an outlet, so at least I do have some power. That should be enough to do all the videos I need. It's not real huge, as you can see. It's a simple 4-bay. Actually, probably about a 5, but a little dark in some corners here. Well, we've got one light out there. And then we can go through the target door here. And a little bright. And this is the range here. This is 200 yards. So, you know, it's not massive, but it'll do. And then we take a look at right here. And if you can see, right here's the port that we actually have to shoot out of. And I suppose it's okay. Apparently someone got a little anxious or something, I guess. Shooting bench is the right size. I mean, decent height. Seat's not bad. Let's see what it looks like in range. Good view of the target. Doesn't seem to be too bad. Could be different shooting out of it. I've never shot out of anything like this. But decent range. Like I said, this is where a lot of our future product reviews and demos and things like that will be coming from. I didn't shoot today because, well, we've got the threat of storms and things like that. I just don't have a target holder ready. I got a lot of rifles I want to sight in and stuff. And you have to have really bright sunny days in order to do the high-speed photography I like to do. And so because of that, I have to have nice sunny weather, and it really needs to be brighter in here. I may have to bring my video lights and stuff like that just to go ahead and shoot the high speed, and that's a possibility. Hopefully it gets a little cooler, because right in here right now it's got to be 90 degrees with 85% humidity, so I'm sweating like mad right now. Overall, I think it'll do quite nicely. I have a couple of rifle rests to try out. One of them is called the Deadeye, and that one right there actually requires that it be mounted to a table. And by looking at the setup here, I don't have a whole lot of room to do that. It's going to take some figuring on how I'm going to be able to do that. I'm not quite sure yet. The other one is bolt bags, and bolt bags, I can easily use them right here, and they're by far the most accurate anyway. It's just that the Deadeye rest, that one right there has provision to do the recoil dampening. So on some of the rifles, like the 8x56R lightweight rifles, and carbines and stuff like that, some of those can kick pretty hard, and not that I'm worried about recoil, it's just that if you have to do a lot of videos, sometimes it can take a lot of takes, especially with the high speed. And if you're doing a lot of the high speed, you want to make sure that you're always setting it at a very specific angle. And because of that, it requires a lot of time and setup. And if you're doing it alone, like a lot of the videos I do, that setup requires a lot of planning, and you have to make sure that the rifle's in the proper position. While if you're using a rest, you know what the position's going to be. And there went a chipmunk. Dare you do that while the range is open? Well, that's the range. This is the new home of Weaponeer, and we're going to be doing some videos quite soon. I just thought I'd let you see what the new range looked like, and that way I can actually see it too. That's it for now. Stay safe. Catch you later.